Hey, what's going on, man? It's Cool Water here from Barroom Chats. Owner and creator of the blog is Hip Hop Dead. Owner and creator of the digitaldopeman.com website and the podcast series and upcoming lecture, Who Killed the Black Entrepreneur. I got wind recently, and I'm a little late on the story. I wish I would have got it a little bit earlier, about Kendrick Lamar buying his sister a Toyota Camry. And the internet went crazy. Folks went wild. People got upset about the fact that here's a multi-millionaire buying his sister a Camry for her graduation present from high school. If I'm not mistaken, is how that went down. I just have to kind of laugh and snicker at the sickness that we all as African Americans have now. Most of these cats that's talking that talk is probably a lot of youngsters, because he 29. A lot of them cats, young female, young dudes, looking at it from the standpoint, man, you got millions of dollars. You should have bought her something fly like a Bugatti. You should have bought her a Maybach. You should have bought her a Bentley. But a lot of y'all seem to forget who his mentors are. His mentors is Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, MC Ren, hell, even Eminem, Snoop, The Game, possibly. They probably don't do too much rapping, but these are the people that he is being groomed by. When Ice Cube first got his little piece of check, he was still riding in that RAV4, the old school Jeep, from what I remember him saying back in the 90s, and staying at his mama house. He just wasn't amused, and he didn't abuse the money that he received, because the journey was long. So Kendrick Lamar is a smart guy in getting smart information and educational advice from people who have went through the BS. He's at Interscope under Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy whispering in his ear, don't spend your money. But we as black folk have a tendency to want to shine. We want to spit shine and tap dance every time we get a nickel. You feel me? You feel me? That is one of the reasons why, as a race of people, we don't have any money, and our net worth is so low. You know what I'm saying? Because we so busy trying to shine. We get $10, we trying to buy $8 worth of liquor. You feel me? We trying to buy hair, weave, nails, on and on. So to hear the community of people chastising him because he bought her a simple car that he could pay off with cash, that she could have without a car note, is totally ludicrous and total insanity. This is the mental deficiency that African American people have. And it's perpetual. It's a cycle that's been passed down from generations to generations to generations. I had the audacity when I was in high school. My grandmother had a couple of chips to get pissed because she wasn't going to buy me, I think it was a Cadillac Seville type style car when I was in high school, because I knew she had the money. Now, I think the car at the time went on about $5-6 grand, but I'm 17 and it's a car that's going to draw a lot of attention. And I got out of my character. I got real beside myself. I got real nasty at the mouth. She didn't have to buy me nothing. Eventually, she ended up buying me a Nissan Sentra, which was just as good. I think it cost $800, and I rolled that Sentra all the way for about 2 or 3 years in college before it broke on me. But to hear people get offended and upset over his purchasing of a Toyota Camry for his little sister tells you the mental sickness that we got. You feel me? Tells you the overall complexity of the African American community, because this is a perpetual cycle. So, you talk about industries and what we build and own. We don't own no cars. We don't build no cars here in the U.S. The Africans in Africa got cars for sale, but they not letting them get them in the States. We can't see people of color with industries like the car industry and so on build cars and then pass them on to us so that we can buy and then get into that market. We got to go to the Germans. We got to go to the Asians. We got to go to Koreans. We got to go to the Italians. We got to go to everybody else to get what we need because they don't want us being productive people. So here, here's a guy who has plenty of money and he just getting wise game from folks, man, that already came through the cracks. You can't get no better game than you get from Dr. Dre, who's sitting on 800 million. You can't get no better game than you get from Ice Cube, who's sitting on almost 200 million. You can't get no better game than you get from these dudes as multimillionaires that have made all this mistake, who ain't hypnotized by the glitz and glitter because they done already been through that. You see? And I think that's the real issue that many people have forgot who his mentors are. Lovely, I think it's Lovely or Lovely Love, did the YouTube video and she made a comment about the situation with the car, but she also made a comment about the fact that he bought a medium-sized, moderately styled home for around $500,000 cash. That's a smart decision. For a dude that's 29, I mean, what you need with big houses for when you ain't home half the time? No way. So, I think it's a sickness, man. I think, again, the education is not there. I think that we as African-American people, man, have to stop carrying out the perpetual cycle of ignorance and living the lie that we have been told, that we see on TV by some of these folks out here trying to ball. You know what I'm saying? Tiger, he in bankruptcy. And many other rap artists are in bankruptcy. Kanye owed millions of dollars, just trying to live the lie, off of what they think is supposed to be what it is. A lot of these dudes ain't even rich. They borrowed, they living on borrowed money and borrowed time. So, hats out to Kendrick Lamar. I think the conversation got to come from the OGs and the elders, man, in relation to what you need to be doing with your money. I know Boyce Watkins got a serious movement going on with the Black Boot Camp Wealth, blackwealthbootcamp.com or something to that effect. Things of that nature need to be instilled, man, so that these new generation, this new booty of cats that get a couple pennies don't run out here, man, and splurge and think that money going to come back to them every time they spend it. Hey, man, I'm Cool Water. I'm out. Check out the blog, is Hip Hop Jed. Check out the website coming soon, thedigitaldopeman.com. Look out for the lecture series, Who Killed the Black Entrepreneur, and also keep tuning in to my podcast called The Barroom Chats. Peace and stay blessed. Holla.